Now we need to appoint a president pro tem.
I nominate Todd.
Second.
Second. He's got a phone.
You can't second your own, Bill.
Okay.
I didn't say.
Director Scobie,
Kurt, are you present?
Director Walterman,
Present.
Director Best is excused. Director Seedoff,
Here.
Director Rice Walker.
Here.
Okay. From the president. Contract and bond for letting number 8546 Fairground Park Comfort Station ADA upgraded tennis court and playground. Contract and bond and change order number 1 for letting number 8536 Watson Lindenwood intersection improvements. From the President, Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that permit for Bowens Jewish Hospital for public improvements to Forest Park Parkway at Euclid intersection to include lane, signal, lighting, and crosswalk modification, medium removal, and ancillary work. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits for AT&T be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Starting at Grassy area, northwest of intersection of Fine Arts Drive and West Fairview Drive, bore 85 feet under Fine Arts Drive to tie into an existing fiber. Place 1 PC 1118 DA 18, 13.5 inches by 20.5 inch by 18.5 inches, Ubel pool box at the end of the bore, etc. And directional boring a cable from existing AT&T manhole in front of 2701 Clark going to 227 South Jefferson. Bore in place a 2-inch poly pipe with fiber cable from new handhole at front of 3326 Bill to new handhole at front of 1000 North Leonard, then bore and place 2-inch poly pipe to a new handhole at the front of 1012 North Leonard, then bore to existing manhole. Recommendation that permit for AT&T Missouri to start at 11 North Vandervender. AT&T will bore a new copper cable within right-of-way from manhole westward down the alley. Then the cables will be placed aerial to the rear property at 3965 Laclede. Recommendation that permit for Charter Communications be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Start a boring, dig a shallow hole of 2 feet deep by 2 feet wide by 4 feet long and insert 4-inch bore head going from pole number 91725 on the southwest corner of West Park and Sublette in the front of 5620 West Park, etc. Start at rear of 1389 Hamilton, open 1 feet by 2 feet hole in the pavement at base of pole to enter with directional bore southwest along edge of alley and under Romaine Place to utility pole inside and rear parking lot of St. Augustine Church at 1371 Hamilton, etc. Start at Amarin Pole number 1194AA, located on the north side of St. Louis Avenue, in front of 5939 St. Louis Avenue. Charter will open a 2 feet by 2-inch hole in the pavement with directional bore that will travel southeast under St. Louis and then further to 5920 St. Louis Avenue. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company doing business as AT&T Missouri to start at side of 2 Westmoreland Place and North Kings Highway at AT&T manhole bore and place 1 3-inch PVC pipe with copper cable inside across North Kings Highway to front of 230 North Kings Highway. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that permit for Southside Property LLC to consolidate land at 1163 through 73 through 75 South Kings Highway in City Block 5592. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Streets, joint recommendation that 2 permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Knickerbocker 3 LLC to encroach with stairs and landing at 1300 Washington, and City Arch River 2015 Foundation to place stencils on sidewalk along Memorial Drive, Market 4th Street, Broadway, Chestnut, 8th Street, within Laclede Landing and 2nd Street. Recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Parks, Recreation, and Forestry, joint recommendation that permit for gateway fireworks displays to hold firework display June 14, 2014 at Francis Park. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that 8 festival zones be approved as follows. June 7, 2014, Summerfest, Soulard Oktoberfest at 10th and Sydney. June 7, 2014, Day of Unity at Union between Delmore and Cates, and Parade Route Union to Page to Kings Highway to Delmore to Union. June 13 through 14, 2014, St. Louis Brewers Guide Heritage Festival at Central Field in Forest Park. June 27 through 29, 2014, Pride Fest, Chestnut between Tucker and 17th, 15th between Pine and Market, 14th between Pine and Market, 13th between Pine and Market, and on June 29, 2014, Parade Route at Market between Broadway and 18th. June 28, 2014, Stray Fest Rescue, 2200 through 2300 block of Pine between Jefferson and just before ramp to Highway 40 and Pine. June 28, 2014, Tower Grove Pride, Hartford from east side of South Grand to the alley and parking lot and alley behind 3115 South Grand. July 26, 2014, Greater St. Paul Church at Harney and Robin to Gilmore to Oreo. August 30th through 31st, 2014, Big Muddy Blues Festival, commercial, 1st and 2nd between Lucas and Morgan, Morgan and Lucas between Lenore K. Sullivan and 3rd. Recommends approval. Now we have the conditional use.
Good afternoon, members of the board. My name is Amy Humboldt, Zoning Plan Examiner for the City of St. Louis, representing the Building Commissioner. Per Board Order Number 766, transmitted herewith are recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval with conditions is recommended for 8 applications. 7410 Pennsylvania, 2914 Mount Pleasant, 208 North 9th Street, 1412 Hebert Street, 8102 North Broadway, 2617 North 14th Street, 3710 Hampton Avenue, 5501 Chippewa Street. I request that these recommendations be approved as submitted. Are there any questions?
Bill, you got any questions?
I don't, thank you.
Pam?
No, sir.
Kurt, you still with us?
Yes, I don't have any questions.
Okay. How about, can we get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
We got a motion, a second? We call roll?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Best is
Upstairs at
excused.
the phone.
Director Seedoff.
Aye.
Director Rice Walker.
Aye.
Well done, ma'am.
Director Gray is excused. President Bradley is excused. And President Pro Tem Walterman.
Aye. All right. So we got that passed. That's all good. Now we need a motion for the agenda.
I move second.
Moved by Bill, second by Pam. Previous roll?
Yeah.
Previous roll's been requested. Any objections to the use of previous roll?
No.
Hearing none. That's approved and done. You guys want to go home?
I make a motion we adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. All those in favor? Aye. Good.
Aye.
Good job, guys.
Good.
Thanks for all your help.
Good meeting, Todd.
Good job, Kurt.